Light Yagami is one of the most captivating characters, not just because of his intellect or his god complex, but because he forces us to ask, what is justice? Is justice about upholding the law, or is it about rewriting it, shaping the world in your image if belief is broken? This is the philosophy of Light Yagami, and today we're doing a deep dive of the mind of Kira. But before we do jump into it, like I always ask, if you don't mind subbing, don't mind liking, and join the Discord. But yeah, that's all I have to say really. Let's get into it. When we're first introduced as Light as the protagonist, he's not a monster, he's bored and a brilliant student who believes the world is rotten. And the Death Note to him is not just a supernatural notebook, it's a symbol of opportunity for him. But early on in the series, he starts to punish criminals for their actions and believes that people who are wrong in this world shouldn't exist. And at first, this kind of seems slightly reasonable, but eventually he lets his lust for power overthrow his morality, and he kind of spirals into this dark kind of character by the end of the show. But his overall belief is that absolute power in the hands of the right person can create a perfect world. And then we have Light's counterpart, L. He's cold, calculating, but grounded in doubt. Where Light sees himself as a saviour, L views himself as a questioner. Their battle isn't just mental, it's philosophical. L believes justice must be earned, never assumed, but Light believes justice can be seized as long as you're willing to kill for it. And yet both of them blur moral lines. L uses manipulation and sacrifice, and then Light uses murder. In the end, the question isn't who's right, it's whether anyone can play God and stay human. As Kira's influence grows, Light becomes more interested in his image than the outcome. He cultivates a following, people worship him, and the validation fuels his descent. This does bring up a key philosophical question. Is Light justice altruistic, or is it narcissism masked as justice? If he truly wanted peace, why not work with the system? Why the theatrics? Why the ego? Even his most loyal followers aren't partners, they're tools. He doesn't love people, he loves being revered. One reason Light is a really compelling character though is because he's not entirely wrong. The justice system is flawed. Criminals escape punishment, the innocent suffer. Light sees this and asks, why wait? Why not act? This reflects a broader issue in philosophy. When the system fails, do we obey or replace it? Light's tragedy in his critique of valid justice, but his solution is monstrous. Also, before we do go on to the next point, I do want to say this video did take a lot of preparation. I did have to get a script for this using me and a bit of ChatGPT's help. I had to make a script for this. I had to learn what half these words mean, which was kind of difficult because half these words I hardly know what they mean because I'm a young soul, I guess. But anyway, let's move on to the next point. Even after death, Light's ideology... Alright, let's give this another attempt. Even after his death, Light's ideology survives. Some view Kira as a god, other as a terrorist. This reflects real-world debates. When is violence justified? Can morality be crowdsourced? What does it say about us that some viewers agree with Kira? The legacy of Light Yagami is a philosophical mirror, one that asks, if we had power, would we do anything differently? Light Yagami forces us to confront a terrifying idea that the most dangerous evil can wear the mask of logic, reason, and even virtue. So I ask you, was Light wrong from the start, or did power just change him? Drop your thoughts in the comments. But on a real note, this video was a ton of fun to make, and I did enjoy going into these points a bit deeper because I thought the character Light Yagami needed a bit more explanation and character depth. So why not better to make a video explaining his philosophy? Because initially, when I first were doing these Death Note videos, I thought he might need a video of his own, and I did do it a little bit late, but it's better late than never, I guess. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, join the Discord in the description, and shout out to myself for the thumbnail today. My boy Marcus, he's busy. But anyway, thanks for sticking all the way to the end. Let me know your thoughts about this video in the comments, and I'll catch you in my next video. Have a good one, guys.